Okay, another video done. Whew, that was a lot of hard work for me to do. It's been way past my birthday, and now it's 15. And I finally have Discord all to myself, so hopefully nothing could ruin this day. Oh shoot, Frankie's calling. Hey Frankie, what's up?
Hey, I got something to tell you.
Oh really? What is it?
Oswaldo starting drama again.
Don't remind me of that kid. I had enough of the drama already.
Yeah, but something has to be done about this.
Yeah, I agree. Something has to be done about this. Hold on, Frankie. I'll be back.
A few moments later.
What did AJ Raider say?
He's had enough of him too, along with all the other users that I've been friends with ever since I joined the response crew. If only we could share the bad stuff that Oswaldo did to everyone.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we make a documentary on this kid? So then his fanbase could know about his colors and everything he has done.
Yeah, that does sound like a good idea. But if only we had Oswaldo's biggest subjects to tell them their side of the story.
Look at the comment section.
Wait, what? Okay. Let's freaking do this.
My leg!
The time is swell. The time is finally come. Listen up, Oswaldo. Prepare for your true colors to be revealed. Disclaimer. This video may contain some strong language and inappropriate content that may not be suitable for general audiences. So if you're easily sensitive to swearing, please click away from the video. Viewer discretion is advised.
Go animate, make your free animations. Go animate, make your free animations. Yeah!
Go Animate. The website was created in 2007 and currently has a lot of people going in for it. While there is some good, there is some questionable, but they only have one goal in life: to be successful on the internet. And also, there is a bunch of people that really support my channel. Sometimes I defend them whenever they need help, and sometimes I usually help them do stuff that they really want me to do. But in other words, these people really know how my channel is going and really understand the pain that I was going through. But as the old saying goes, whenever there is light, there is always a dark side, with people that had unforgivable acts who did very inappropriate stuff on their own channels, and some people that really want to get away with their actions. And here is one of them. One that I am really here to talk about. Oswaldo. Where do I even begin with him? But I just want to make some notes before we get started with the video. So, first and foremost, this video would show real facts about Oswaldo and what he did on the internet to others. And not all shape and tones fake. And secondly, this video wasn't made for the harassment of Oswaldo. It was only made to show his true colors on the internet, and that's it. And also, please don't count this as an exposing video where I just cover Oswaldo's actions and I'll be done with it. No, that's not gonna work around here. Sometimes people can view this video again and again and again. So some people who are starting on YouTube can learn how to be a good person and not did what Oswaldo did. And to show the hype around the project, here are all the people that told me about Oswaldo's true colors. Although I'm not going to read the entire list because it's too long, but they showed their passion and greatness for this documentary. But without further ado, let's look at Oswaldo's origin story. So in order to know who Oswaldo is, let's look at these origin stories and where he came from. Now, most of Oswaldo's origins is just unknown, so I'll just gather some information that I know. So, Kevin Davenport was a person who lives in France. And if you claim that's doxing, no, it's actually not doxing. He actually admitted it in his description. And some times ago, he just made some channels that I don't even know that existed, but I don't really want to name them because the list is very long. And Oswaldo had the potential to be the biggest player in the VR community. If only that was the case. Okay, now let's finally get to the thing that everyone has been itching for. It's time to see why Oswaldo is hated by not only the VR community, but as the YouTube community in general. And I must warn you, there's gonna be a lot, and I mean a lot of reasons why Oswaldo is hated. So much so that I have a lot of lists of them, and here they are. Number 1. Bashing opinions. Now, I just want to say this out loud, that there's no problem with having a different opinion. It could change from time to time, and you are entitled to your own opinion. It's just how you use that opinion that matters. Now, looking at Oswaldo's channel, you probably know that Oswaldo likes this show called Puka, a South Korean show that was released in 2006, and I honestly think it is mid. And if you like Puka, there's no problem with liking it. But what is one is using your own opinion to bash someone else's opinion just to make them look like a fool. And that happened to me. In a Discord chat, Oswaldo said, and I quote, "Go watch Puka 24/7. What Oswaldo is essentially doing is that he's trying to make himself more superior than he actually is by telling us to like the show. Like, are you kidding me? You can't just bash someone's opinion and expect them to like the show. It's like the old saying, don't just tell them, show them. Because evidence is the key to everything, but yet Oswaldo doesn't use it to his full potential, making himself even more of a fool. That alone would think that Oswaldo is a bad person, and we're only scratching the surface here. It gets worse. Number 2. Racial slurs. Now, these 3 words are really controversial to many people. Some don't mind it at all, but some take it very seriously. And when you say that to someone who is very sensitive to those words, you will regret yourself saying those types of words again. So, what does Oswaldo do, being an 18-year-old kid with words so powerful and hurtful to one's own race that can sometimes be harmful to the people who were named after? What's the end result? Well, Oswaldo doesn't care.
My haters, no way, more like my man, they ruined my life.
No, go with yourself.
Shut up, you fake clone of Chain. Now go fucking yourself, you stupid Stop it, retard. Fuck off, bitch, retard.
Enough said. Now, we gotta keep in mind that Oswaldo stopped saying the N-word and the FA word, but still continues the R-word. But that is just basically no excuse for him to say such powerful words like that. And the fact that he keeps saying this multiple times, he's just begging for attention. This is the type of person we should try to avoid because many young people are acting like this and are becoming nuisance to other users on YouTube. So if you want to take any advices from this kid, you might want to seek for a second opinion. Number 3. Oswaldo's girlfriends. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you're gonna be disgusted in what you're going to hear. Now, Oswaldo, being an 18-year-old kid, should have known better that dating minors is wrong. But despite all of that, Oswaldo decided to post this stuff on goddamn YouTube. Now, I'm not questioning of Oswaldo, I'm just questioning his parents at this point, letting him do this type of stuff on the internet. Like, I don't even get why they're not doing anything to discipline him. Number 4. Oswaldo reveals his biggest secret. Now, here's something that was overlooked by Oswaldo, but ended up being a big mistake for him. Because in his response movie, I told him if he was an asshole, and he said, and I quote, "Yes, now shut the hell up, B-word." Okay, let me get this straight. You knew all along that you were being an asshole to people, and instead of just admitting it on the spot, you instead start crying about it, not only lying to everybody that you didn't do anything to us, but it made you look like a fool for exposing the truth. Especially when you admitted it in your long-ass response movie that took little to no effort to make. Like, dude, are you actually being serious? You have no respect and no remorse for your actions because the only purpose you sub on YouTube is to troll people. That's it. That's all you ever do. And trust me, I was not the only one who had to rage at Oswaldo's actions. On a random stream that Oswaldo made, my friend Omega Lord 99 was about to roast Oswaldo. And he snapped. He snapped very hard.
It's all now is Oswaldo. Hey Oswaldo! Hey Oswaldo, such a bitch ass someone said he goes in and I swear to God, I got so soon as getting scammed by a dead alien. That's all the ass that what this man talking about. You sister got transformed into a Super Mario 2 characters and the map got deleted because that's all the ass that what this man talking about. Can't even take this man seriously. Oh my gosh, bro, what is man talking about? Oh my god, whatever I'm talking about. I'm gonna get a place so stupid.
Number 5. Oswaldo abuses the YouTube report system. So, back in last year, I made a nutshell video on Oswaldo. And I mean, it was meant for a joke. Like, it was like a parody when I first met Oswaldo, and why I keep criticizing him and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason, I got a community guideline strike for no reason. And I know who was the cause of this. Oswaldo. Yeah, you heard me. It was Oswaldo who gave me a community guideline strike. For no reason at all. He's just perfectly doing it just to terminate my channel, which, it was just a joke, dude. Like, just handle jokes already. And also, furthermore, you, Oswaldo, would get a community guideline strike if you gave me a false community guideline strike. Like, this dude is crazy. This guy's a lunatic. But I think it was just maybe YouTube just doing it, maybe because I put the @ thing from Oswaldo's channel. Now, the question still involves, did Oswaldo really give me a community guideline strike? Or was it YouTube? I don't even know. Maybe you guys answer it in the comments section below. Alright, now we made it into the next tier, and it has been a crazy ride with the first 5 lists. And some of these reasons will go into the touchy territory, so buckle up everybody. Number 6. Defending criminals. Now, Oswaldo should know about the definition of supporting criminals. Criminals who did unforgivable acts and always act like jerks to other people. Now, Oswaldo supports this user called Otomo. Like, Oswaldo, why do you even support Otomo? He is like a suicide beta and a Jesus mocker because he put Leah in a cross, which that is mocking the death of Jesus Christ. Oswaldo, you really need to realize that supporting criminals is bad. Like, after watching this video, you immediately need to cut ties with Otomo, because he is such a heartless jerk on the internet. Number 7. Oswaldo's biggest victims. Now, there is 2 victims that Oswaldo keeps causing drama with, and that is Isaiah B and Leah. Let's get into Isaiah B first. Like, He's a user that I've been friends with ever since he defended me from Oswaldo. And here is his story on how he met me and how he was done with Oswaldo at this point of time.
Hello everyone, my name is Isaiah B, and I am officially here for the documentary. Now you may be wondering, why am I here? Well, basically, because I've dealt with Oswaldo ever since last year. But, for now, let me tell you the side of my story of how I met Oswaldo. So, basically, the year was 2024, and then one day I was in my room, just chilling to relax, until I noticed a guy named, a channel named Kid Boy. And I was like, oh, a Sonic fan, that's interesting. But I go to his channel, and until I make a commentary on Oswaldo. And that's a fun fact, because this was on 2024 when I had my 101 YSL channel. So I decided to like and subscribe, because it's honestly crazy. Well, it's no secret. Well, the only times Oswaldo actually respond to me were to commentaries, but then have to respond to back because, yeah, honestly. Well, that was when I have to use that text-to-speech voice because, yeah, I was pretty sick. But, yeah, so, Oswaldo, I dealt with Oswaldo a lot of times. But even on my new channel, I have to do some shit with Oswaldo. Until this year. Now it seems like that Oswaldo is getting worse and worse. Ever since then, AJ Raider showed me and my inside Kid Boy proof that not only Oswaldo doing a lot of bad stuff, but he basically made a fan art of two fucking Puka characters kissing. And pretty much it's just disgusting of how bad Oswaldo really is and his true colors. So yeah, that's basically my side of the story. Peace, I guess.
I couldn't agree more. Okay, now for Leah. Okay, let me just tell you something right now. Ever since she tried to give Oswaldo criticism, Oswaldo, on the other hand, keeps harassing her non-stop. Like, every single day. Like, Oswaldo, just ignore her. Like, she hasn't done anything to you. She was just only trying to give you criticism for the bad stuff you did. And pedophilia is not to be forgiven in almost every shape or form. And if you're going to keep attacking Leah, the more worse it's going to get. Number 8. Making people Now, can be a bad thing. It can lead to people dying. And dying is not good at all. Because they would miss out on the important things in life. Like going to see a movie, or hanging out with your friends and family. You're gonna miss them if you die. But Oswaldo had the great freaking nerve to send AJ Raider mean comments, and actually making him feel And don't claim that he is you-know-what baiting, because he's actually not. I talked to him on Discord to see if he was okay, and he was actually crying. So, don't try and pull out bullcrap excuses just to get away with it. Number 9. Oswaldo's need for attention. You know, all the stuff that we looked at so far, him bashing opinions, using racial slurs, harassing innocent users, and even making people you-know-what, it kind of connects to something. And the simple answer is that he just wants attention. Now, getting attention on YouTube isn't anything crazy. You all seen those clickbait thumbnails where they try to get the viewers to watch their video and that's how they perform well. But Oswaldo is kind of different. He kind of acts like a protester who wants to cancel people for no reason. Terminate Leah! Terminate Leah right now! Do it! Do it! Because listen up, Oswaldo, you always want people to get off the internet for no reason, all because they're criticizing you. Like, dude, just ignore us. If you don't want us to keep causing drama with you, then cut the drama off permanently. Because if you're gonna keep the drama going, then it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. Trust me, buddy. Number 10. Oswaldo hiding his identity. Now, there's something about Oswaldo that is really grown on me. With all the backlash that he's gotten, he keeps changing his name so constantly, as well as his profile. His current name on YouTube is The Electric Galaxy TV, but despite all that, some of these playlists still has Oswaldo's name on it. Dude, hiding away from your problems isn't gonna solve anything. You need to properly apologize to people before you take your leave. And if you are trying to hide your identity, you're doing a terrible job at it. So I suggest that you should give me a reason why you're doing this before you take your leave. Okay, we're at the final 5. And let me tell you, it gets worse with the final 5. Number 11, Terminating Leah. Okay, we all know that Oswaldo has a hate boner to Leah. So what is the most logical thing to do in this case? Did he say sorry to her? No, he actually terminated Leah. Now, again, Oswaldo, terminating someone or giving someone a community guideline strike would give you a community guideline strike. And again, I am questioning his parents at this point. Do they not realize what their child is doing at this point? And he actually did admit it that he really did terminate Leah. This guy is an absolute psycho at this point. But thank goodness she came back on YouTube with her new account. And hopefully this never happens again. Number 12. Lying about his gender. So, this was back in 2022, so take this with a grain of salt. So, Oswaldo, or better known as Min back in the day, lied about his gender not being a male. Like, dude, you really are a male, so don't try and lie. But thank goodness you actually admitted it, okay? But thank goodness you didn't act like Scanty Demon and all that. So, yeah, that is a rare big W for you. But still, it's still bad of you to do that, because you're not a female. So, stop lying. Number 13. Dating an underage cartoon character. So remember how I said that he was dating an 11-year-old minor from Puka named Ching? Well, he's still dating minors, but this time with an Owl House character. Now, when I first heard of it, I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, are you still having crushes on fictional characters? Like, has he not learned a lesson? So I looked it up, and she's actually 14 years old. Like, Oswaldo, don't you realize that by now? And don't give me the excuses that saying, oh, I can have a crush on your fictional character whenever I want. Like, no, you cannot. Because that would just make you exposed for being a pedophile. And this is why people are calling you out as a pedophile. Because you are one. And just give up, Oswaldo. Just admit it. Just put the fries in the bag and just admit it, man. It's over. Number 14. Oswaldo's unforgivable past. Now, what did Oswaldo do before we even knew him in the first place? Well, you know what? Play the cam again. Yeah, I'm not even joking. He literally did all that stuff, and that was his literal old Discord account. And don't claim it's fake, because it isn't. Because Oswaldo changed his name at the time, and yeah. So basically Oswaldo likes animal you-know-what, he searched up you-know-what, and all that kind of crap. So Oswaldo, that's not a past mistake. That was just pedophilia, and you need to understand that as a fact. Alright, we're at the final reason, and I've saved this one for last because this reason affected me on a whole nother level. You'll see why in a minute. Number 15. Oswaldo's death wishes. Back in 2024, I was trying to criticize Oswaldo for his bad actions. I was pretty normal at him. I was just giving him criticism. I was just trying to tell him to stop using the same clips over and over. And until he made it to the 5th time he responded to me. And he said this.
Can you just back off and never exist?
Yeah, no joke, he's sending me a death wish. Like, Oswaldo, why would you wish death upon people? Like, that is just so messed up of you to do that. And do you really want people to die, huh? Is that what you really want? And to this very day, he is still sending death threats and death wishes. And this is coming from the same guy who said this in these hate-based rants.
They are still brought up my past about time sent and made death wish to my hated users when I stopped doing that. It was back in January 2022.
Yeah, what a massive freaking hypocrite he is. So just give up, Oswaldo, and stop sending death wishes, because that could just cause people to go you know what. So just stop with that crap already. Okay, now that we know that Oswaldo is a bad person, what does the future lie for Oswaldo? Now, of course, we don't know what the future lies for Oswaldo. If you look at his content, he is still making Go Animate styled commentaries at this point. And I hope he stops doing that, because we've all had enough of Oswaldo's actions, and all the people behind me can agree that we've all had enough of him too. But what separates him from all the other bad people the most is that he doesn't change. Even Niloy Animate, who was thought to be one of the worst users in the Go Animate community / Beyond community, has improved on good terms. But him, however, he's never gonna take our advices. He's just a Beyond kid, and that's it. There is nothing about this kid that hasn't been said to all the other Beyond kids on the internet. They're all the same, and Oswaldo is no exception. So, I hereby sentence Oswaldo as 100%, without a doubt, truly, a cold, heartless bastard.
Come along the Discord chat if you are really tired of Oswaldo.
We're tired of him.
Well, that's not a big surprise. I just got the cure in mind if you just let me give this a try.
It's time!
And finally
Exposing for good.
If you want the truth, then you're in luck.
I don't want to get exposed, you dumb fuck.
Too bad, it's for your own good. They'll be surprised what you have done is very unacceptable.
Dumb, this sucks. Life is feeling like a bunch of
Dumb, bum, ragged in my head.
Trapped inside of the YouTube, now we gotta leave. Cause he's not a very good guy. So glad you're having fun, but the call-out party's only begun. It's never done. You'll be saying things like, why is this happening, and how did it start, and why? Why bullying A minor?
If you want the truth, then you're in luck.
I don't want to get exposed, you dumb fuck.
Too bad, it's for your own good. They'll be surprised what you have done is very unacceptable.
Dumb, this sucks. Life is feeling like a bunch of
dumb, bum, ragged in my head.
Trapped inside of the YouTube hell, we gotta leave. I know what it's like to be autistic, but bullying people is just very wrong. It's unacceptable and very heartless, and also the whole world, and then they'll finally see how awful you can be. How awful you can be. Pedophilia and violence and torture and agony is very not okay. Now your fans are gonna leave for good.
Wait a damn minute. Stop the music.
Whoa, it's Saya B. What's going on?
Nah, dog, remember the time when you said that his fans will probably cut ties with him?
Yes, go on.
And also remember when you said that Oswaldo's actions are unforgivable, right?
Yes, what are you trying to get at?
Well, buddy, if you still say that, then some of his fans will still support him, no matter what the messed up shit he has done.
Oh. Son of a...